Hello. So it's been a while since I last vlogged. Been a bit busy. I've been starting up my own business. So what I'm doing is I'm doing cleaning, and I asked a local mums group here if they wanted someone extra to come through their house and help them clean. And most people said yes, please, I would love that. And they've got children of their own, so they find it a bit difficult, which I completely understand. I mean, when Josie was first born, I didn't have time to really clean as much as what I normally would. So I do definitely get that people need that extra bit of help. So I'm going to start that in about 2 weeks' time, just so I can get all my materials that I need to get that all organised, and to obviously get care for my daughter, which I might have already. I'm a little bit sad. I went out yesterday, I think it was, to get her a bag and to get her a lunchbox and stuff. So that was a bit sad. I actually was close to tears. That's how bad I think I'm going to be. Even just buying a lunchbox, I was almost in tears. So that's how bad I am. I'm actually hoping to I might get her in to do a trial day next week, just for a couple of hours, just so I can see how she copes in care. I don't think she'll have an issue going with somebody else. She's normally pretty good with strangers, but I just don't know, I guess. But this is a family day, so she's going to family day care, and I just prefer the homely environment, I guess, rather than a childcare kind of environment. So that's just what I prefer doing, I guess. So I'm hoping that should be alright for the trial day. I'm sure she'll be fine. So yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, I guess. I am nervous about putting her into care. I mean, I would have gone back to work a lot sooner, but I was just so worried about her and worried about if I was ready to put her into care. I mean, I don't feel like she's young. She's 9 months, so I feel like she's not, I guess, 2 months or 3 months old. So I guess that's why I was so apprehensive for me, because I know that some people, that some mums kind of have to put their child into care, even if they're only like 2 months or 3 months old. Like, I'm not criticising that, but for myself, I guess I just wasn't ready to kind of let her go, I guess. It would have been nice to have that extra time to myself, I guess. I mean, there has been a couple of days where I would have loved to have put her into care so I can just get some sleep or just to relax, but I guess it would be nice to get back to work because we do need the extra money. But yeah, it'd be nice to get back into it again, and I'm doing something different. So as you all know, that I did childcare for 6 years, and I did it up until my maternity leave. And when I left for my leave, I was kind of hoping to get into something a bit different. So I'm glad to be doing this. I love cleaning, so it's not going to be, it's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy, and I hope that I can make a business from it, as in grow in the future, I guess. But at the moment, I'm doing my cataloguing. I'm hoping that I can still do it, because I found that when I do it, because when I had Josie, my iron levels were really low, and doctors just found it odd, because normally when you have low iron is when you're pregnant, and you get this thing called preeclampsia. I think that's what it's called. And I never had that, but I think because after I had Josie, that was when I had it. I had it when I was in labour, and I think it was because my body's never been under that kind of stress, I guess. And I've never really, I guess I've had a pretty good. I mean, my body's had a pretty good life. I mean, I never broken a bone or anything. So I guess that was the first time that my body's been through something so strenuous, I guess. So from that, from that day, I had low blood pressure, and so what that involved me doing was the doctor said that I should be increasing my iron levels and taking some iron tablets to try and boost up my iron levels. But I found that it's odd because I took them and I ate more red meat, I ate more spinach, more broccoli, drank heaps more water. It just didn't work, and I felt like a zombie the whole day. And I guess that's also why I didn't want to go back into work, was kind of because I felt I just felt so tired, and I felt like if I was to go back I would just be helpless, because there was just no point in me being there, because I'd just be so tired that I just couldn't do anything. So I felt like I was just a bit worried about myself going back into work, particularly back into childcare, because you have to be like on your ball all the time. So I guess from that I was just a bit worried about my body, I guess. So I exercise more. So I found that with some people who have low blood pressure, they exercise heaps, and they found that helps. But it's funny because I did a challenge for a whole month, and I toned up, and I've stopped doing it for 2 months, I think, and I've gone back to how I was. But for those 2 months I toned up, I got a bit of muscle, I looked pretty good. But despite me doing all those exercises, I mean, I think I exercised about 2 hours a day, and from that I still felt tired. I felt exhausted. I even went out for walks when the exercise that I was doing was like kind of cardio, and so I'll do that during the morning, and then in the afternoons I'll go for like a walk. I just felt so tired. Don't know what it was, but it just didn't help. It made me felt worse, so I stopped it. But then with the cataloguing, I don't know what's happened, but my energy has gone completely back. I mean, don't know if you've noticed from the start of my videos, but you can still kind of tell, but I had these really, really bad bags. Like, they looked awful. They were so purple and almost black, and they kind of showed how tired I was, I guess. But now, I mean, this weekend my energy levels have kind of like I kind of felt a bit blur for the whole week, like the whole weekend. But for doing the cataloguing, I found that my energy levels have picked up again, and I've been doing it for 2 hours. So for 2 hours, it's kind of the same as me exercising, but it's odd. It's weird because I was doing a lot of hard work, and I guess this is hard work too. I mean, I'm walking up and down hills, and the bag's quite heavy. I mean, that's quite a lot of catalogues, I guess. So I don't know what it is, but I felt so much better. That's why I don't really want to stop doing this, because it's just helping with my energy levels. And I know that I could go to the gym, but I kind of feel like this is really helping. So I'm going to try and do these every weekend, because we're doing this with the catalogues. You do it twice a week. So you do your weekly run, and your weekly run you get a lot of catalogues. But for your weekend runs, you only get, like, so for this week I've only got like 2 lots of catalogues in one bundle. So it's only like little pamphlets and stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe doing the weekend runs just to try and stabilise my energy levels. But if I can't do it because I get so busy during the week, and if I need that, and if I need those 2 extra days just to relax, then I might just try and do longer walks, I guess. Maybe take the baby, so for a little bit of extra weight, because she's so heavy. But yeah, I have found with doing the catalogues with my baby, it is a lot more difficult. I did it last week and it was horrible. I did it in 2 days, because I normally get it done in 1 day, but because she got bored, I mean, it's not that exciting walking around delivering catalogues, and she was being put in and out of the car again and just got too much. So I can understand why she didn't enjoy it, but yeah. But yeah, I just thought I'll just have a chat. I'm just about to do the cataloguing, so I don't know how much I'll vlog while I'm doing that. I just wanted to touch base and just say hi, because I know it's been a while since I last vlogged. I know that when I first started my YouTube channel, I was pretty much putting up videos every second day, And I know that my schedule was doing 2 videos each week and 1 video each weekend, but the more that I work, I guess the more that I won't be able to vlog. But I'll try and keep up with the weekend ones, because weekends I can do it because someone can take Josie while I can do my video. But I'll try and include them more. I'll try and include my friends and family more. I'm going out to Brisbane. I'm going out on the 22nd of this month, so this is April. So I'm hoping to vlog more then. We're doing lots of family things in the next couple of weekends, so I'll try and document some of those. Well, probably won't be long videos, but I kind of find the longer I do videos maybe the worse it gets. So I find that when you got long videos, I mean most people don't really want to watch a 20-minute long video, so I'll try and cut them down. I'll try and edit some sections out so it's not so long for you guys to watch. So that's what I'm going to try and do. But yeah, I just really wanted to touch in, see how we all are. And it's a bit exciting because today was the end of daylight savings, which means that we get an extra hour of sleeping in, because Tassie, New South Wales, Victoria, the ACT, I think that's it, have daylight savings, so we get an extra hour of sunlight, pretty much. But when it gets to winter, our clocks go back an hour later. So we get an extra hour to sleep in, which is nice, because this morning's gone really slowly, which is nice, because I feel like before that the morning just flew, and it's nice to try and it's kind of nice to be back on the same level as my Brisbane friends, so that so I can talk to them at now a more reasonable hour, because I kind of felt a bit bad talking to them, because it'll be 7 o'clock here and it'll be 6 o'clock there, and I just forgot about the time zone. So particularly in the mornings and stuff, I mean most people don't want to chat at 6 a.m. so it's good to be all on the same page now. But I will try and make an effort to post more. I do want to post a video about my business and how you guys, if you're a mum at home and want to try and stay at home more and work your own hours and find a business without kind of floating with that, I'll try and make a video about that for you. Probably I'll try and do it next week, but I'll see how I go. Still trying to set up my business, so I'm meeting most of my clients at their homes, just to try and say, so for the purpose of saying hi and to check out their house and to see what they want done. So, but I will try my hardest to vlog more. But yeah, I just check in and say hi. I hope you're having a good week and a good rest of your weekend. I hope you're resting up on a Sunday, and I hope you didn't get and hope you guys didn't get fooled too much, because yesterday was April Fool's Day and I'm gullible as, so I will believe everything. So I did get fooled quite a couple of times, but it's all a bit of fun, I guess. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go and do my cataloguing, but I will talk to you guys hopefully next week.